Our next guest is another one of our younger dogs. This is Ghost, and he is about 9 months old, another one of our Terrier mixes, known for his kind of wonky ears. You know, a lot of people like that. And we have a couple of dogs right now, Evan being another one of them. They just kind of have like ears that don't know what they're doing. They go whichever direction they feel when the mood strikes. So it definitely gives him a little bit of personality, a little bit of character, and sets him apart visually from some of the other dogs on the adoption floor. He did come to us as a stray. One of our ACOs picked him up. We know his name is Ghost because he came in with a collar that says, "My name is Ghost." So we've continued to call him that. You know, if animals do come in with a name, we always make sure to keep their name here in this facility for consistency. Sometimes they know it already. Unless those names may be detrimental to the adoption process, like, you know, a dog named Chaos or offensive. Sometimes that has happened as well. We try to keep them similar sounding if that does happen. You can always tell when you're looking at their paperwork which is a name that they came with and which is a name that we gave them, because if we gave them the name, it is going to be in quotation marks, which is, you know, sometimes people ask that, you know, is that their name? Well, yeah, it's been their name since Tuesday. Or no, this is the name they've always had. It's really easy if you're just looking for those quotation marks. This guy is a dog that I was a little bit nervous about at first for whatever reason. I don't know why. He just kind of looked intimidating. But then once I got in there with him, he's just like a little baby. He wants to cuddle and play. He does know sit already. He wants to, you know, put his, you know, chin right on your lap. So he's definitely a little bit more sensitive than I gave him credit for. And I actually think he's one of the dogs that is afraid of his corunda bed and won't get on it. So now he has a regular, you know, stuffed dog bed because he just wasn't using that bed. You know, very friendly when you approach his kennel, has no issues with the other dogs, which is definitely good, but typical pit bull style, you know, doesn't necessarily walk nice on leash, tends to jump up on people, those types of things, but also super, super affectionate and just a really loving guy with a lot of potential moving forward in the right hands.
So in his assessment, it says that he's short on manners. What assistance do we offer adopters to help with that?
Sure. So, you know, we don't provide, you know, training services here, but most of our adopters do get an adoption interview where we'll talk about things that are specific to the dog. When I'm doing them, I tend to talk about, you know, how to help them walk nicely on a leash and how to prevent them from jumping up on people, how to learn, teach them impulse control, trade so that you can get objects that they shouldn't have away from them. So we go over some of those types of things. We also provide a list of trainers in our adoption packet so that they can get those types of needs met through other businesses in the area. We try to encourage people to go to force-free positive reinforcement facilities because, you know, science has shown us that that's the most effective way to train your dog. And it's the kindest way to train your dog. So we do have a list of those, and we do offer some follow-up assistance depending on what your needs are to kind of point you in the right direction. But that's kind of, we want to set you up for success, so we give you as much as we can, and then, you know, definitely the resources that you need to find help once the animal's left this facility. If you think that Ghost is going to be a good fit for your household and you want to see what he's all about, you can make an appointment to visit with him by going to visitfcac.as.me.